Let us begin right here with the top story. In the Chinese capital, Chinese President Xi Jinping has met with the Vice President from the United States, Joe Biden, and the two leaders have exchanged views on major regional and international issues of mutual concern and emphasized the cooperation between the two countries. Now, Biden's two-day trip to China comes at a time when tensions build between China and Japan over Beijing's establishment of East China Sea Air Defense Identification Zone. And during the meeting with Biden, President Xi reiterated China's stance on the zone and called on the United States to respect China's core interests and major concerns. Chai Rong has more.
Chinese President Xi Jinping and U.S. Vice President Joe Biden spent nearly 4 hours in talks at the Great Hall of the People. Xi Jinping called to keep the correct direction of China-U.S. relations. He said both countries should respect each other's core interests and major concerns, expand cooperation, and properly handle sensitive questions and disputes to ensure the steady and sound growth of bilateral relations. President Xi spoke highly of the sound momentum of China-U.S. ties since the start of the year. He stressed the consensus reached between him and U.S. President Barack Obama in building a new model of major country relationship. Xi Jinping said the world is undergoing complicated changes. China and the United States, as two major economies, share important obligations to maintain world peace and stability and promote development. To enhance dialogues and cooperation is the only correct choice for the two countries. He urged greater cooperation in the security, anti-terrorism, law enforcement, and non-proliferation fields. Xi Jinping suggested both sides expand cooperation in the areas of trade, infrastructure building, urbanization, and food security. He also proposed enhancing coordination in boosting energy and environmental protection as new growth areas for cooperation. Biden said his country appreciates Xi's strategic foresight, pragmatic attitude, and positive efforts in building a new model of major country relationship, and called U.S.-China relations the most important bilateral ties in the 21st century. Biden said he is convinced that the Chinese people will accomplish their goal of building a strong nation, stressing China's development is in the interests of the United States. He said the United States would like to work with China to improve mechanisms, manage differences in a constructive manner, and prevent interventions from impacting overall relations. The U.S. Vice President reaffirmed his country's willingness to work more closely with China on major international and regional issues and jointly tackle challenges. Chai Rong, CCTV.